Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to have a nice little short 30-minute chair yoga class today. So, I want you to find yourself a nice comfortable chair to sit on. I have just a nice sturdy wooden chair with a good back. All right. Now, sitting comfortably in your chair, so just remember, whatever we do, listen to your body, respect your limitations. If it's not going to feel good for you, you don't have to do it. All right, so move very slowly and gently. All right, pay attention to how you feel. Now, first of all, we're going to connect with the breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. All right, so just try and relax. And every breath you take is exactly the same the whole time we're together. All right, so basically, it's just learning how to relax and just slow things down. So now I want you to sit comfortably in your chair. Paying attention to how your legs feel. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. Now I want you to sit back. Just sit back and relax. We always start our class with a couple minutes of pranayama. Prana is breath and pranayama is breath control. So every class we choose a different mudra. Excuse me, pardon me. Today we're going to sit in Bhairavi mudra. So I want you just to place one hand on top of the other, nice and straight. Thumbs touching, mounds of the thumbs touching. Now the Bhairavi mudra for the female, left hand on top of the right. Bhairava mudra would be for the male, right hand on top of the left. The right hand side of the body is the male, left side is the female. All right. So Bhairava or Bhairavi mudra means powerful and intense. So imagine that you're letting go of all that doesn't serve you anymore, letting it through your navel and coming out your hands. All right, so just close your eyes, sit back, relax, breathe. Take a nice, long, smooth breath. Close your eyes. And continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Just relax the shoulders, just breathe. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath just for a few seconds. Exhale fully. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to bring your hands together now. Now at this point, I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So straighten that spine, being aware of your posture, relaxing the shoulders, and I want you to rub your hands vigorously to activate the hand chakra. And hands in front, right. Namaste prayer pose. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more nice long smooth breath. And on the exhale, I want you to drop 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together, keeping your back nice and straight. Take a big breath. And on the exhale, let's see if we can reach up. Now, if you find this is really challenging for your shoulders or your arms to reach up nice and high, you can bring your arms down lower here or just stay right here if you like, all right? Depending on how you feel. There's always rooms for adjustment in everything we do to make little, set yourself up. Now, breathing into Jupiter Mudra. If you're sitting tall, reach up as high as you can. Let's really lengthen that spine. Sitting nice and tall and proud on those sit bones. Let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together. Focus your energies on breaking through barriers for one more breath. And on the exhale, release the hands. Now, if your hands are a little bit lower, you can put your hands on your hips and do the next one with your hands on your hips. Preparing for a gentle back bend. On the exhale, if you can reach back. Just a little bit of a back bend. If you find this is a bit too much for your spine, just reach up to the ceiling. Like I said, if you have your hands on your hips, you can lean back a little or just look up to the ceiling, even with your hands on your hips. One more breath. On the exhale, I want you to bring your arms down very, very slowly and gently. Bring them right onto your knee. Now let's prepare for a forward fold. Again, you can do the same thing with your hands on your hips if you prefer. Big breath. And on the exhale, I want you just to slide your hands along the outside of your calf, bow your head, and just round your back a little. You don't have to go far. And this is a nice gentle forward fold. So it's starting to lengthen the spine, starting to really release the shoulders, the muscles up and down your back. Now always make little adjustments. If you find you're a little too far, back up a little. Or if you need to go a little bit further down, we always move on the exhale. So I will be cueing you. So when I say on the next exhale or your next exhale is when I want you to move, all right? On the next exhale, slide up, come up very slowly, reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy, come up very slow. Hands on the lap, sitting nice and tall. I want you to just roll the shoulders up very gently. All right, we're just gonna start slowly. Now releasing the shoulders is really starting to pay attention to how your upper body feels, increasing circulation, and also starting to release the tension we hold in our shoulders and our neck. All right, so from here, let's do a gentle neck stretch. So take it easy with your neck. Take a big breath. Exhale, tilt your head back. Keep your back straight, just look up to the ceiling. Breathe. One more breath. On the exhale, I want you to bring your head to straight neutral position, preparing to look to the left. On the exhale, I just want you to look to the left. Just turn your head slightly. Now always remember, you don't have to torque your neck. You don't have to go too far. Even if you move a little bit, that's okay. Some stretches you might be able to go a little further. Maybe you're a little tighter, you're not very flexible, or you're recovering from an injury or something like that. So just take it easy. On the exhale, bring your head to neutral position, preparing to go to the right. On the next exhale, exhale. One more breath. On the exhale, come to center. Let's do one more. Take your breath. On the exhale, just bow your head. Keep your back straight. Just look at the floor, and let's really start releasing the back of the neck. So this way we would get a nice stretch out to the left side, the right side, the throat, and the back. Exhale, come up. Now let's roll those shoulders a little more. See if you're starting to get a little bit looser, forward and backward. You don't have to have an exaggerated movement. Just a little movement is just fine, all right? I just want you to remember, you don't have to be aggressive in your stretch. You don't have to force the stretch. Just ease into it. Let your breath guide you. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do a nice shoulder shrug. Take your breath, and on the exhale, bring your shoulders up, and I want you to hug your ears as tight as you can. This is a nice, quick, easy way to release the tension into the upper body, into the shoulders, into the neck. Squeeze. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Just let those shoulders fall, and you can feel the relaxation starting to settle in. All right? Let's roll them out again. Maybe at this point, you might be able to go a little bit more. You might have a little more movement. All right, perfect. Okay, sitting nice and tall. I want you to reach out with the right arm. Bend it slightly at the elbow. Left hand on the left elbow. From here, let me show you quickly. We're just going to give ourselves a little hug. Now, a nice gentle shoulder stretch. If you find that doing it from way up here, or down here, find the place that feels perfect for your shoulder, all right? Sitting tall, big breath on the exhale, gentle. Now again, some of the things we do, maybe one side of your body can go a little deeper. Maybe it's a little stronger, a little more balanced. Maybe this is the side that isn't. That's a little tighter. So make the adjustment as you go along. On the next exhale, release. Let's go to this side here. Again, position your arm where it benefits you the most. And on the exhale, you can actually put your hand on your shoulder and give yourself a little hug if you'd like. And get that lovely stretch. Just let it go. Keep the breath going. Don't hold your breath, and don't forget to breathe. And on the exhale, come back. All right, hands on the lap. Now roll them out a little more. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to give you two different ways to do this one here. I'm going to show you both, and you can decide on what works for you. If you can, we're going to put our hands behind our head. Now, your hands are gently resting behind your head. You're not tugging and pushing on your head or your neck. We're just going to lean from side to side. If you find this is going to be hard on your shoulders, put your hands on your hips, and you can do the same thing. All right? So this will be a nice little side stretch, starting to really release the sides of the body, but having your hands up here is working the shoulders and the upper arms as well. All right? Into position. Take your breath. Exhale, just lean to the right. You don't have to go far. Keep your back straight. And you can feel the stretch even into the chest area, all the way down. Breathe. Try to relax. You can smile. Just a gentle stretch. One more breath. On the exhale, come up. Use your abdominals, your abdominal muscles to help you move your body. Let's go to the left. On the next exhale. And if you find you want to go a little deeper, absolutely. Just make sure that you don't peel off the chair and that you don't start twisting and moving around. Keeping your body nice and aligned and straight. And really feeling actually your obliques working as well as your abdominals to help you move your body. And exhale up. Perfect. Bring the arms down and then roll the shoulders out a little if you need to. Roll the shoulders out whatever you want, all right? So let's take a quick little rest before we go any further. Now this is called our mountain pose or Tadasana. So this is a place you can come to anytime during the class if you find there's something you really don't want to go do or it doesn't feel good or for whatever reason. Come here, just let your arms hang down. Make sure that you're aware of your posture. You're sitting nice and tall. The breath is flowing. And this is a resting, neutral place, our mountain. Just breathe. Starting to feel calm, starting to relax. One more breath. All right, perfect. Hands on the lap. Now, we're going to do a nice little, just a short little sequence. So I'd like you just to scooch up in your chair, all right? Now, keeping your legs exactly the way they are, all right? So knees are hip distance apart, but a little bit more on the edge of the chair. So most of your thigh is off the chair. But make sure you wiggle around, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. So if you lean forward, you press down, your feet are nice and anchored. So you're very comfortable and you feel safe. All right, so let's do a nice little flow. So I want you to bring your hands into Namaste prayer pose, sitting nice and tall. Take that big breath. Exhale, reach out as high as you can, nice and wide. Stretch that chest out. Breathe. Now from here, we're going to do a little twist. We're going to turn our body to the right. So take a breath. On the exhale, just turn slightly to the right. Don't go too far. Keep the arms up, breathe. And you can feel the muscles in your back engaging, core muscles as well. One more breath. Exhale to center. Let's go to the other side. Big breath. Exhale. Focus on the sensations of the breath. On the next exhale, come to center. Big breath. Exhale, bring the arms down, back to Namaste prayer pose. All right, we're going to do that one again, all right? So exactly the same thing. Let's go, big breath. Exhale up. Reach. Sitting nice and tall, reach. Let it all go, breathe. Preparing to go to the right, take a breath. Exhale. See, I'm not turning very far, so I don't want you to feel like you have to really torque your back or anything like that. Just go slightly to the right. Even if you just move a little bit, it doesn't matter. Breathe. It all comes back to the sensations, the breath. Let your breath guide you. One more. Exhale, center. Let's go to the other side. On the next exhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, center. Take your breath. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down. Take your breath. And bring the arms down. Now, you might want to roll those shoulders out. So just having the arms over the head. Just having them up like that. You know, you're working a lot of the shoulder, you're working upper back muscles, you're working the chest as well. So roll it out. Maybe you're getting a little looser now. Roll them out a little more if you can, forward and backward. Perfect. Now I want you to sit back, scooch back in your chair. All right, let's work some spine. We're going to do 2 of them, 2 next moves or postures for our spine. Sitting nice and tall in your chair. I'm going to move my chair a little bit to the side so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so being aware of your posture always. Shoulders are relaxed. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up, so perfectly relaxed. Now I want you to hold on to the side of the chair very gently. So we're going to do a cat and a cow. So let me show you quickly. When you inhale up, you're going to look up to the ceiling, bring the chest up a little bit, a bit of a C-scoop spine. And when you exhale, we're going to do the opposite. You're going to arch the back, bow your head, round the shoulders. All right, cat and cow. So this is all working on the spine. Hold on to the chair a little bit, very lightly. Big breath. Inhale up. Exhale into your little cat. Chin to chest, belly button, spine, round the back. Let's go. Follow the rhythm of the breath all the way up. Inhale. And as you come up into your cow, you get a nice stretch into your chest, into your pectorals, into your abdominals as well. And when you exhale into your little cat, we're lengthening the spine, releasing upper back. This is a wonderful stretch. Release that lower back. Let's go again. Follow the rhythm of the breath all the way up. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Cat and cow, breath and motion, meditation and motion. Now when you finish your last little cat, come up very, very slowly. So always remember to move your body very slowly, gently, and very carefully. It's not a race. It's not a contest. You move it slow. You follow the breath. That breath is nice and slow and controlled. And so are your movements. All right. Comfortable in your chair. Again, always being aware of our posture. All right. Let's do a nice little twist pose. So this is specifically, again, for the spine. So I want you to just cross the right ankle over the left. You can move your legs out a little bit if you'd like, or you can have them a little bit straighter. Whatever's comfortable, okay? Because we're working on the spine. So just crossing at the ankle is a very gentle stretch. From the ankle, from the foot, the leg, all the way up into the hip. It's a very gentle, more of a static stretch. Right. If you prefer to keep your legs straight the way you had them, that's fine as well. All right. Ultimately, left hand is on the right knee. Right hand, I want you to just hold on to the side of the chair here. So what we're going to do here is you're just going to gently look over the right shoulder. All right. So again, start gently. If you find you want to go deeper, you do it on the exhale. If you need to back up, you can come out of it if you need to. All right. You'll know when you get to the place that feels just right because your breath will be flowing very smoothly. All right, let's try it. Big breath. I'm going to go to the right. Exhale. Keep your back straight, shoulders are relaxed. Again, if you wanted to go deeper, you can push on your knee, the right knee a little bit to the left. That'll give you a little more movement if you feel you need it. Just relax, breathe. Even in the twist pose, that breath is exactly the same. Remember the breath you started with. This is the same breath you have right now. One more breath. Exhale, slowly come back to center. All right, let's see. If you prefer to keep your legs straight, just keep them where they are. If you want to try crossing at the ankles, left one is over the right. Right hand is on the left knee. Left hand, I'm going to hold on to this little side of my chair here, all right? Let's try this side here. Again, take it easy. Don't go too far, too fast. Big breath. Exhale. Now, spinal twist. Releasing the spine, keeping it nice and strong and balanced and flexible and agile and supple. Releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, and the muscles up and down your spine. One more. Exhale, come back to center. All right. Untangle those ankles. Perfect. Roll the shoulders a little more. All right, comfortable in your chair. So let's work some hands and fingers and ankles and toes and feet. So from here, again, make sure your ankle and knees are nice and lined up so that your legs are nice and relaxed. And I want you to reach out with both hands, make a fist. Now bring the arms down lower. We're going to focus on the forearm, wrist, and the hand, not so much the shoulder. And I want you to bend at the wrist and then slightly turn your hands out to the baby finger. Just breathe, keep the breath going. Close your eyes. If that helps you relax and really focus on the sensations of the breath and how your body is feeling right now, close your eyes if you'd like. This particular stretch is releasing, lengthening, decompressing the extensor muscles along the top of the forearm, along the side of the forearm, into the wrist, and into the hands. On the exhale, straighten the hand, open fingers, palms to ceiling. Right fingers on the tip of the left and gently bring it back, very gently. So this is releasing, stretching, lengthening the hand and the flexor muscles. Forearm and into the wrist. So we want to just decompress, uncoil all the tight muscles. Every stretch we do is doing the same thing. On the exhale, let's go to the other side. Also working on releasing the discomfort of tight nerves, of tight blood vessels. This way your body's able to relay nutrition and information a little bit more efficiently through your body. And also working on joint stability. Excuse me. On the exhale, release. Hands on the lap. Let's work those fingers. So just put your hands on your lap. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. All you're going to do is you're going to lift your fingers up and do little circles. So let's see if we can get a little mobility to those fingers. Start with the thumb. When you get to your little finger, work your way back to the thumb. Do the opposite direction, all right? Let's go. Follow the rhythm of the breath. So this is getting a little bit of mobility, range of motion out the fingers. Take it easy. A lot of people have issues with their hands and their fingers. So just do what you can. It's very important that we keep those little fingers moving, lubricating the joints, releasing the nerves, the blood vessels as well. And of course, if you find something we do is really going to cause you pain, please don't do it. Listen to your body, pay attention to how you feel, what you're doing, where you are, and that breath. And even if you decide you don't want to do some things, don't worry about it. Go into your mountain and just hang out and breathe. All right, once you get to your thumb, bring your hands up, and I want you just to kind of get into a claw. So get them a little tighter, if you can. And if you can, get into a fist as tight as you possibly can. Squeeze it. And then slowly release. And then shake them out. Shake those hands up. Release the tension in the hands and the fingers. All right, let's go all the way down to the ankles, okay? I want you to bring your feet slightly off the floor. Make sure you're still sitting nice and tall, all right? So let's do a plantar flexion. We're going to push the foot forward and bring it back. That's it, all right? Ready? You can have your hands on your lap or hold on to the chair, whatever feels good. Let's go. Inhale. And then, so this is working. This action is called plantar flexion, pushing the foot forward and bringing it back. So working the ankle, the foot, and the toes, but also the lower leg muscles. You can feel your calves engaging. And again, push it forward. Back. All right. Now, if you can, keep your feet where they are. If you want to bring them down, even if you want to go on your heels at this point, I just want you to move your toes around. So if you want to put your heels on the floor, that's fine. Bring your hands out, and I want you to play piano. And let's ram the ankles and wrists. You can go a little faster, but move them around. Play piano with your toes. Really articulate those little toes and fingers. Perfect. All right. And back your feet up. Now we're going to do another one. This is called knee to chest. So this one here is specifically starting to work some core muscles as well, but also working some bigger muscles now. So the inner thigh, the hip muscles, the quads, the hamstrings, even into the buttock. All right, so let me show you this one here. I'm going to hold on to the back right underneath my thigh, and I'm just going to lift my leg up. That's it. All right, but try not to hunch and roll your back. Keep your back straight. Use your arms and use those nice strong muscles. Just get it up off the floor. You don't have to worry about getting it all the way up too high. Whatever you can manage, all right? Hold on to the back of the leg with a straight spine. Take a breath. Exhale, just pull it up. Stay here, breathe. And you can feel a little fire into the thigh, engaging that quads. Exhale down. That you should have felt. It's a very simple, very easy thing to do, but really get a lot of fire working, getting those big muscles going. Let's try this side here. With a straight spine, take a breath, exhale, pull it up. Use the leg to help keep the leg up. Use your arms as well. Breathe. Also, a nice stretch for your sciatic nerve as well. Exhale down. All right. Let's do one more. Now I want you to scooch up into the chair, to the edge of the chair. Open up those legs as wide as you can. Now sitting on the edge of the chair, sit bones, wiggle around, make sure you're comfortable. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. You can have your feet on an angle, or if you need to straighten them a bit for your own comfort, that's fine. Now we're going to do a nice side goddess side bend. So sitting like this is a gentle hip opener, a nice stretch for the inner thigh, the pelvic floor, groin area, the buttocks as well. But also, like I said, it's a nice gentle hip opener. So I want you just to release the left arm. Just let it hang down. Let me show you quickly. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to reach up, and I'm just going to stay here. If you can go a little more to the left. If you can't, stay here. If you find you want to do it with your hand on your hip, do it that way. It's just lengthening the side of the body, the right side of the body. All right? Left arm, just let it hang down. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. Now this is working core muscles as well, obliques, muscles in your back. Lengthening from the right fingertips all the way down into the hip. Breathe. Goddess side stretch. One more breath. Exhale up. Use your core muscles to help you move your body. Bring the arm down, slow and gentle. Let's go to the other side. Ready? Inhale up and go. Now always make the adjustments. You don't have to go too far. Follow the rhythm of the breath. If you go too far and you notice that your breath changes, then you've gone a little too far. Make the adjustment so that you come back to that nice smooth breath. Exhale. Perfect. All right, let's get into our child's pose. Stay in this position a little longer. Child's pose, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. The full child's pose is coming down and just hanging out. Now, if that's going to be a little bit too much for you, if you have vertigo, high or low blood pressure, or head cold or anything like that, that might be a bit too intense. Just put your arms on your thighs and just relax and just bow your head and hang out there. All right, so let's prepare for our child's pose, Balasana. Big breath. And now if you're in the full child's pose, just like gravity, pull those arms down. It's such a beautiful stretch for your back, your shoulders, your spine, everything. It's a neutral resting place and a full body stretch. Now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking the time just a little while to sit in your chair and just to stretch, to decompress, maybe to re-energize for whatever reason, or just to stretch your muscles. There's no reason. You don't have to have a specific, just do it. That's all it is. Breathe, rest, maybe just to turn the noises off for a little while. One more breath. On the next exhale, come up very slowly, reversing the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. All right, come all the way up. Now I'd like you to bring your legs together finally and sit back in your chair. Sit all the way back. So let's prepare for our closing Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time, however you choose to bring this into your practice today. So I want you to, now you can finally sit back in your chair and relax. Now I want you to find a place in your chair where you can just literally melt into your chair. You can reposition your legs, you can let your legs fall open, you can let your arms hang down, you can bow your head. Any place in the chair that just let it all go, all right? Close your eyes, just keep the breath going and rest. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the Tibetan singing bell, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes if you'd like. Bring life back to your body. And now at this point, I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair again, being aware of your posture. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Satnam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, thank you very much for joining me. That was wonderful. Have a lovely day and take care of yourself, and we'll see you again soon. My name is Susan, and thank you again for joining me. And it's April 6th, by the way. All right.